We are headed out to do chores, but a big thing we have to do today is move the pigs to their next paddock. So I have the feed and water loaded up in the mini truck. So let's go. I've got a shift too, so we'll see how I do this one-handed. All right, we're up here in the field getting ready to move pigs. So I came out earlier and got this fence set up, but I wasn't sure about where it was. There's some rocks and some things we have to go around. So Tim's just getting it set up a little bit better so he can get around the back sometime this week to get some dirt. So first we set up the fence, and then we have to mow where the fence goes so it won't short it out. And then we'll get ready to move, but we've got to spend some time getting the fence set. So let me see if I can set up the camera somewhere, so we'll have a view of that.
Yeah. Go.
So Tim's getting the weed whacker ready, but these pigs know the drill, so they know that it's time to move. We kept them here a lot longer than we normally do, but it was really hot this week, and they have some nice wallows down there, so we kind of let them stay there. But it is time to move. Yesterday after the rain, I almost got stuck in there when I was feeding them in the evening, so they're ready for some fresh grass. All right, we're gonna get weed whacking. Hey, pigs. Okay, looks pretty good. Now we just have to go back through and tighten up the fence and get it ready to move the pigs. Okay, fence is all set. Now we're getting food, so they'll kind of be enticed to go into the new paddock, but I don't really usually need the food. They're just kind of excited about the new space, but it's a good insurance policy because it can be kind of stressful to move these guys. I get stressed out anyways because we have had pigs get out before and it is no fun. Well, it's fun for them, not fun for us. Okay, we got the food in. I'm gonna try to set the camera up over here so when we open up the little gate, open up the fences to let them in, you guys will have a good view. Let me get you set up here. Okay, so we turned the fence off, the old fence. So now we're gonna open them up and see if they go.
There. You take this one.
Oh, that's a good idea. Come on, pig.
You got this, you know what you're doing. Come on, pig, pig.
Come on, everybody. Gosh, you
Come
stay
on.
there. Come on. Oh, come on, big fella. Yeah, nice green grass.
Yeah. big.
I know. Okay, so far so good. They usually like to just kind of run the perimeter, but they can see everything here. They just like checking out the new vegetation. But now we have to get their house. There's their shelter there. It's kind of heavy. And their water. Tim's getting that right now. He's kind of the heavy lifter here of the two of us. Are you just gonna drop it over here?
No.
There's that. Ooh, long legs. They've got a root in there. You all right? We just got to put their shade cloth up. We have the post hole digger, or the T-post driver in the mini truck. So I'll go get that. And we got to refill their water and attach the electric fence. I think I might do that first though. This always makes me nervous, but they're gonna be happy here for a little bit. I don't know if this paddock, this will last a week. I don't know, how long do you think?
What's that?
Do you think they'll be in here a week?
Yeah.
We'll see. There's just not a lot of vegetation, so we'll see how long they last. Okay, we're gonna get the electric set up, the water, and the shade. Okay, so energizers are set up. Tim's got the shade cloth set up down there. And now I'm just gonna refill the water. Okay, water's full. We have been using this tank on the back of the truck. It's kind of a game changer. We used to have to fill up 5-gallon buckets and bring them out for all the chores, so this has been great. All right, guys, we're gonna turn on the fence. Enjoy your night in your new place. Good morning. So we ordered turkeys in, last winter. January 1st is when I usually place all my orders for meat birds and seeds and turkeys and everything. So the turkeys, I knew we scheduled them to come this week, and I got the email and the text yesterday that they were shipped last night, which means they will be here hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the next day. So I am coming out here to the feed shed to get the brooder box ready, as much stuff as I want to get ready today, and then there's a few things I'll do the morning of when I get the phone call. But if I get the majority of it done today, then we'll be mostly set. Here's our brooder box that we keep everything in. All our meat birds and turkeys start in here. It's an old box that someone's cabinet came in, and they gave it to us figuring we could do something with it. So we've used it ever since I think this is our 4th summer. No, this might be our 5th summer doing meat birds. So we've used this since then. It's been great. So I cleaned it out a couple weeks ago after the last batch of meat birds got out of it. And now I just want to do a couple of things to get it ready for turkeys. So the first thing I'm doing here is putting some wood shavings in. And as time goes on with the season, I will just throw more wood shavings on where and when it's needed. So it gets kind of full. And then after we move the turkeys out to the pasture, around 6 to 8 weeks, depending on where they feather out, and depending on the weather at that point, then I'll clean it out and get it ready for next year. turkeys are a lot more delicate than the meat chickens that we get. So I don't know. It's always, I've had years where I haven't lost any turkeys, and I've had years where I've lost like 5 or 6 out of 20 in the first week or two. So I don't know why. They're just a little more delicate. So we do whatever we can to ensure their health. So I'll spread out these wood shavings first. So the next thing I put in is this. This is called a hover brooder. It mimics the mama bird, so the chicks can get under it, and this plate thing under there, you could hardly see it, is warm, and it's not a fire hazard. So I have this in addition to the classic red heat lamps, and I'll put those in too, but we're gonna get this set up first and plugged in. Okay, also, we're putting out some of these classic heat lamps. I'm not gonna turn it on yet. I'll get everything set up and then turn on the lamps and the hover brooder when I get the phone call and when I leave for the post office. So until then, it's just gonna be ready to go and waiting for me to turn on the switch. So we have this cord waiting out here. We had it set up with the meat birds, but we put it aside so we could mow the lawn easily. Anyways, I'm gonna get this set up and plugged in again into the garage, is where we get our electricity from for the feed shed. Okay, so I have the extension cord all set up and everything plugged in and ready to go. I have to go out and get turkey starter mash, the feed that we start them off with. We'll have that ready for tomorrow, and then as soon as they get here too, I'll put the water in for them to have access to. We are set and ready to get the phone call, which I think will probably be tomorrow morning, and I'll pick up the camera again then. Okay, so it is the next day after setting up the brooder for the turkeys. I just got the phone call from the post office that they're there. So I'm gonna jump in the car. It's just down the road a little bit, but I'm gonna turn on the heat lamps in the brooder and get the water set up and some food in there so it's nice and warm for them when they get here. Ooh, a little bunny. We've had, let's see, can you see it? Oh, there it goes. I think someone had a little kit of bunnies. What is that called? Anyways, I think because we've had a lot of little bunny action around the back of the house this year. Okay, so I'm gonna get the water and the feed. There's the water. It's actually need quite a bit of heat, so we still do the heat lamps and the brooder, or the hover brooder, for several days. Okay, everything's set. Let's go get these little babies. Let's not hit anything on our way backing up, shall we? Let's avoid that. We're off to get the little turkeys. Still think it's pretty funny that you can pick up chicks in the mail, but makes sense, I guess. Okay, so getting in them in the brooder as fast as we can so they can get out of this box that they've been in for the last couple days. Ooh. How was your trip? You got here, you got water, and you got lights. So I'm just dipping their beaks in the water so they get a sip as soon as they get in there. But as I've said, the most important is the warmth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're all settled in. All right, so our baby turkeys are all settled in, and we'll keep an eye on them over the next few days, make sure they're warm enough. And that's it today for animal projects. I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.